Hello, this is part 53 of Airbnb Clone Ruby on Rails series. Yes, part 53. And in last video, we were able to route to the next page using this reserve button. So now, the issue with this is that we were using static values. So for example, this is 21 February and 20 February, right? And if we click on it, we'll see 20 February and 22 February because we were passing them as static values. So let's fix that first. We can go to our code bookingcontroller.js, and in that, instead of passing this, let me check our check-in. We have this target, right? Check-in, so we can get the value from there. We can use this dot check-in target dot, this will give us the element, so dot value should give us the exact value. Let's do this first, refresh. Let's change this to 29 28 and this is incorrect because it's okay. So this will fix our issue, check-in and checkout date, and we can add detail like other things also, like we can check whether the check-in and checkout date should have at least one day in between them, and if that value is less than 1, which basically means that if number of nights is less than 1, it will show an alert that it's a problem, or it will show an error. So we can do all those things, but I don't think it's needed here, and even if it is, you can do it quickly. So now what we'll do is, we have reached this page. On this we'll try to show all those details. So let's first show check-in and checkout dates. So for that, now we don't need this, we'll have to open our bookings new, and we'll have to open the controller also, bookings controller, and let's get those values. But before getting those values, let's go to properties, the home, let's create something similar. Basically we will have to verify that we have check-in and checkout details, right? Not wishlist param, we will name it as booking params permit check-in date, checkout date, and let's try to get those details. Check-in date is equals to params check-in date, okay, and we will log these details here. No, Ruby code, embedded Ruby, and in this we can write at that check-in date, copy this and write checkout date. Let's refresh, and we can see these dates, even though this is incorrect. 28 till 14 reserve, and we can see these details correctly. So now what all other details we need? We need let's do this here. Number of nights, from that we can calculate this. So that would be base fare, service fee, and finally total amount. So we'll create all these values also. So to calculate number of nights, we had done that earlier. So let's go there and see. JavaScript controller, booking controller, number of nights. We have to convert these dates. But this is a JavaScript code. Let me check. Parse string to date in Ruby. Datetime.parse. Maybe should we name it as something else? Okay, for now let's keep it like this and let's do parse. Sorry, not parse. What were we trying to do earlier? We had one keyword raise. So let's do that and reserve, and let's check this check-in date, and it's Wednesday 28th. Okay, checkout date, and it's 14th March. Great. So we have these dates. From these we can calculate number of nights. So we can create a function here. From this, let's do this. And let's copy this number, or let's copy this full thing because it should remain same, and return. Let's get rid of this and let's check number of nights and refresh. It's something completely different. 15 divided by 1. Okay, so it's directly giving number of nights only. Let's get rid of this raise. Why is it not visible? sorry, I called the function here total nights. It's 1 divided by 1. Let's change this to, instead of 21, let's keep 28, and it's 8 divided by 1. Why is it showing divide by 1? Is it a string? Dot 2 I. Yes, I converted that to integer. So basically what we have done is we have created this function number of nights. We have used the params that we passed in the URL, check in checkout date, this one, check in date, checkout date, and we are using those params, converting them to date, and finally subtracting those things. But we have to convert that to integer also, so we are doing this, and as a result we have got total nights, which we are using in our front end. Now similar to this, what else do we need? We need base pair, we need property ID also. We need to have property ID also, right? So for that, at that property is equals to property dot find params property ID, and once we have this property, we can use that at that property dot name, and we can see this name. Is this the same name? Let's check. Quants. Yep, it is the same name. 28, 29, 1 day. Great. So we have this name also. Now what else do we need? So basically if we have name, we can get these reviews and rating and all those details. We can get the price and calculate the base fare also. So let's calculate base fare as well as this service fee. So for that, booking controller, base fare is equals to at that property dot price I will have to check this from our front end, how we used it earlier. So in our show price per night humanized this, so let's use this code. Okay, we'll get the base fare price per night from this, and let's multiply it with total nights. So we'll get the base fare here. Let's use that also. My focus is to set up all the things in this video, and next we just have to show it correctly using UI. We don't have base fare. What's the issue? Undefined method, humanized money. $96, and it's 96. Okay, so in that we don't need humanized money. Let's make it multiple nights just to check this correctly. It should be 7 or 8 nights. 7, 672. So it's working great. So we have base fare. Now what do we need? We need service fee. So for that we'll multiply base fare by 18%. 18% is 0.18. So we'll get the service fee also. Let's log that also. Refresh. We got the service fee. And finally, let's take the total amount. It depends upon your approach. You can pass the check-in and check-out date to front end as well as total night, and there you can make all those calculations. Or you can use because you will be doing these calculations in Vue, you can create a helper in which you do these things. I'm doing it in controller directly right now, so that's fine. It's not a big deal. At that base fare plus at that service fee. Refresh. No, sorry. Let's keep all these naming conventions correct. Check-in date, checkout date, total amount. Great. Refresh, and we have got the total amount also. Let's try it for some other property. For that we can go to this one. Because it has 67, it's a kind of a weird number in calculation, in terms of calculation. Otherwise I don't have anything against this number. Let's make it 22 and 26, and we can see it's working. So now we just have to show these details correctly in front end. That's it. So I'll keep this video short. I'll do this in next video. Just a reminder, you can do this on your own, so I would suggest you do this on your own. Otherwise the next video will be pure UI based. If you don't want to view that, it's completely fine. Yeah, and in that I won't do anything like setting the ID or anything, which we will do that after one video. That's it for now. Thank you. Bye bye.